Sorry.
So you, from the different beakers and the different type of equipment here, you can tell that it was definitely biological experiments. And one of the rooms is like an autopsy room, and another room is like a morgue with like walls full of coffins, most of which are open and empty.
How am I not fucking surprised? They are making chemical soldiers here.
Super
Or
advanced.
At least that's what I'm gonna guess. They're making chemical soldiers.
Okay, so Freed, if you want to make a medical roll.
Sure, I'll go for it. No, not... Jesus Christ, I keep wanting to roll 1d20s. Intelligence based?
Yes.
Okay. Nice.
Oh god. So at an anatomical level, you notice that this guy has a Y chromosome where he should only have an X. No, the bodies have definitely been like
Good eyes.
have definitely been like torn apart, and there's bite marks and claw marks, and none of the wounds are clean, shall we say. There's no like clean cut.
Can I tell, like, the size of the attacker from the wounds?
Yeah,
Like, could I tell-
humanoid, average humanoid size.
Okay, Iblis would say this to everyone.
Yeah.
I think...
Are there any metal things here?
Metal.
Yeah, metal cups or metal anything?
Yeah. There's plenty of like metal trays that they take labs in.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Are there any metal bars or anything I could use?
Are you gonna poke them with a stick?
No, you'll see. So are
Um,
there like anything like a spoon, a knife, or anything?
there's sort of metal stirrers that they use to stir
Okay,
stuff
fair
in
enough.
jars.
I pick one of those, and I pick a. I pick two of anything that is metal and round. And first thing I do with that, I start banging on it with the stir.
Okay. How long do you want to do this for?
Like
a minute or
2 minutes.
yeah. Okay.
And I try to shout like, anybody home? We came to reclaim your package.
Okay. All you hear is the echo of you shouting and banging.
Okay. So what I do next is I'm gonna take one of these and I'm just gonna smash it into the fucking staircase.
Okay. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna.
Outside.
Yeah, I was just about to switch to you.
Okay.
So, probably they've been gone 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you hear all this. Well, actually, no, you wouldn't hear it. Because they're like 100 meters into the hallway.
That's like 30 minutes without any...
Yeah, you don't... But, I mean, you've got compacts, right? So you can... When they relay stuff, they can easily have relayed it to you as well. So you're
So wait, who was outside?
I was live.
Okay. I would like, after I smashed the thing into the staircase, I would call you up and tell you that there might be some stuff moving around, so keep your...
Yeah. Jordan, if we snap back to you as... Oh, sorry. If you've got conversation, carry on.
Yeah, like, I would just tell him, no, it's not really anything special.
Yeah, he's in the know. He knows what's going on.
Okay. Captain, should I join you? Maybe it would be safer.
I want the ears on the ground. I need you there. So, we hear anything up here, I'll call you up and then you can get here. Or you hear something, you can warn us.
I disconnect.
Ah.
Okay, Jordan, if we switch to you, what are you doing in the ship? You just like at your computer?
I'm just at my computer, just talking with my VIs, whilst keeping an eye on the compad, just in case any emergency arises, and if so, I know exactly how to open up the ship, and I will rush to that if
Okay,
that happens.
so should we say that when all you guys talk, it's like over like a closed network on your comm, so that
Yeah.
Jordan and
Yeah, I would assume that's what I've
yeah.
been assuming this whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Because
I-
if I can hear some screaming, then I'd go get ready.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that works for me. So Jordan, you get your computer desk starts pinging and it's like a proximity alarm.
Guys, there might be something coming. There's alarms going off over here. Let's
Could you be
hope
more
you don't die.
specific? Could you be more specific, Maiden?
What do I do?
So you inspect the thing and you've just got like proximity alarms like within a kilometer to your front. There's just something coming.
Well, there is something. I can't give you specifics right now, but there is something moving in front of us. Do I know whether it's coming towards me or away?
Towards you, because it's like entered the proximity, and then you get like a slow, like a real slow pinging, and you can tell it's
Okay.
getting a little bit closer.
I relayed to the group that within a kilometer in front of me, there's actually something moving towards us.
You could do like a sort of like directional scan if you want to get more information.
What am I rolling?
Int computers.
That's a +1 and a +1 is a +2. Oh, actually no, I'll take that back because I'm blind.
You've
Nope. Yep, just +1.
yeah, you got zeros in computers, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so like yeah, you sort of like the screen. It shows your ship and then like the kilometer whole circle, and it sort of zooms into where you're getting the proximity alarm, and it's just like a swarm, sort of a swarm walking towards the ship, but you can't really get any more information than that because you suck.
I take that back, guys. There might not be one thing. It seems to be a lot of little things traveling as one big thing. I would prepare for the worst.
Someone get on the sand thrower.
Somebody,
Somebody, you mean me?
whoever knows how to operate the guns, get back to the ship. You're needed.
No one knows.
Yes.
You had me take away gunnery. You
Well, Joe was going to take it, and then he took it away as well.
oh my god.
So
No,
nobody has
fucking-
gunnery?
You fooled me. Damn you, Rory.
You can default it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's a sand thrower. You can't really miss.
Perfect. I'll just get on the sand thrower. You jinxed it now, by the way.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a
I
very
got-
slow pace though, so it's not going to be in range for a while.
Okay, begrudgingly, I stop talking to my VIs. I pick up my compad, put it in my pocket. Still. Hopefully,
They're arm mounted compads,
Well, you know, maybe he took it off.
unless you want to take it off specifically.
I'm taking the compad with me, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's attached to you as long as you don't mind
Perfect.
that.
It's still attached to me. I didn't know this. I thought it was just something that I could put down. Anyway, it's
Yeah,
attached to me,
I just
hear
made
them
it up
talking.
then.
Perfect. I like this thinking. So no, I head over to the area of which I can operate the sound thrower.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
go and sit there and wait until I have visual contact on something.
Lars, by the way, this is the opposite direction to where you're standing. It's not in the valley. It's from the other end. Just so you know.
I'm gonna assume this is. You mean the open end of the valley?
Yeah. So the
swarm probably has wings, guys.
well, at the speed it's coming towards you, it probably doesn't.
It's probably a lot
okay.
of moving wing things. They're probably just
can move
winged
into-
bodies.
I can move into position, get eyes on it. Anyone against it?
No, not really. I would say the pilot gets back to the ship and starts operating the guns. We need eyes on the radar.
Iblis just hearing this, he just goes jogging back to the ship.
Yeah, okay. So
Hearing this, instead of going straight to the guns, I open up the ship and ask him to close it when he gets on.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
When did we start? Someone put it in the.
Yeah, we put it. It was like
So 9:44. Okay, sweet. We're probably going to take like a short break every hour, just so I can like section it with the re-rolls and stuff.
Sure.
We're talking like literally like 2 minutes, so I can have a cigarette and then come back.
Perfect. I'm gonna fill up my drink.
Yeah. So,
Fair enough.
Freed. Oh god, what's your guy? Iblis. You run all the way down the stairs. You jog up the hallway. You sort of get to where Lars is, and then run up to the ship with no problem.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So no blood will style, I trip and die. Good.
Your arms fall off. Your legs fall off.
Yes, I'm running down the stairs. Oh, there goes my...
Damn, the bait didn't work.
Yeah. So if we flick back to Ville and Joe, you're the only two up there now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
At the far end of the opposite to where you came into the room, there is another door, but it's definitely shut.
How tightly shut?
It's like a normal one-person sized door, but it's made of metal, so you could either you could turn the power on, or you could try to security it, or just blast the shit out of it.
I'm very interested what is behind this door. I'm not sure. It could be a failed experiment, or it could be a pile of gold. Who knows? This is science after all. It could be anything. It could be a brain-eating squid, or a squid eating a donut.
So do you just list off all the things it could be for like 2 hours?
Yeah, I ramble on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's random stuff that it could be. And
Yeah.
I guess while he's doing that, I put my ears to the door so if I can hear anything on the other side.
No, you can't. It's very cold as well. on
Well,
your
well,
ear.
I think we should blast it. I wanna see if there is a cat wearing boots on the other side.
It's cold, so it's probably like a freezer, which means it'll be small. If we blast it, we might damage what's on the other side. If it's the package, we're not getting paid.
Well, we could try to open it.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a securities roll and then blast it.
Sure, we'll do that first.
We'll open it, then destroy it.
Yeah.
What is this based on?
This is going to be dexterity and security. So I think probably Joe is better at doing this.
Depends.
Because Joe, you've got 14 dex, right?
I do.
I have 16 decks.
Oh, okay. Well, then ignore me. But you're not going to be able to aid each other on it because you can't be there like, yeah, go on, pick that lot. So just one of you make the roll. Ville, I assume.
If I'm picking the lock and he is holding the tools and giving me the tools as I need them.
No.
Whatever. Apparently, I'm not lowering it.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so you sort of like jimmy it open, and eventually it pops and it opens inwards. And Joe was right about it being a freezer, and it's just sort of like wall to wall beakers and crates, and then in the middle of the room is the crate shaped like your package shaped. Yeah.
Crate.
Words.
Why do I feel like there is nothing good inside the box?
Well, that's a good reason never to open it. Come on, let's grab it
I
and get out
am
of here.
very tempted. I'll open it on the ship when we have all guns on it.
Alright, grab one end.
Are there any other boxes?
Yeah, there's a lot of miscellaneous science stuff that you would love around the room.
Like?
It's just miscellaneous stuff, so it's beakers full of stuff like.
So can I collect it into my backpack?
You can collect some of it.
Remember I have a Tech 4 backpack, so.
Yeah, but imagine you're walking into a meat locker. It's
Okay.
like wall to wall covered with stuff.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'll just collect as much as I can.
Yeah, sure. You get like one whole wall worth of shit in your backpack.
Okay.
So yeah,
Then
you both
use
just you can definitely carry it if you both get
Yeah.
one end each.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll take the front end.
And what I'm also gonna do is I'm not gonna have the pistol on my belt. I'm gonna just put it in my mouth, like sideways.
Yeah, sure.
So it's there. So if I need it, it's there and I can just drop it into my hand.
Yeah, your mouth burns
Yeah.
and you die from
Uh-huh.
no. Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
You bite down too hard and crack the battery.
No, I guess he's like biting on the like grip.
Yeah, grip or the barrel.
Yeah.
Like side of the barrel.
Joe, do you want to put your shotgun in your mouth? No.
I'll just holster my weapons. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys just continue down the ship. If we switch back to Freed and Jordan, Freed, you get onto the ship, no problems. Are you leaving the ramp down?
No, putting it up.
You're putting it up.
But like if I can, he would quickly ready the grav lift and as well as one of the hover bikes, grav bikes. Like ready them for if we need them, just fucking drive off with them.
Okay. Well, yeah, they it's just a simple like switch, and they sort of start hovering, ready to do what they do, which is float. I probably should have prepared more for certain shit like that, but oh well. Yeah, so you sort of like run into the back of the ship. You run past the grav vehicles and like switch them all on as you're running somehow, and then get back to the ship bridge. Sorry, and they're probably about 400 meters in front of you now. This swarm.
I can see it with my eyes.
You're definitely getting a picture of humanoid figures shambling towards you.
What pace are they moving in? Like running speed or walking speed?
Slightly less than walking speed.
Okay, so literally shambling.
Yeah, literally shambling. They're not zombies or anything.
Okay. Do we know how big they are? Or
Yeah,
is it
like
just
humanoid.
1 kilometer. I mean, no. How big is in like?
Oh, how many people?
Not how many. How big? As in, you said it's a
Humanoid.
swarm, and we know there's a lot of people,
Or
right?
humanoid.
But do we know how big one specific one is?
Yeah, humanoid.
So like what? 5 foot?
Yeah, between.
Holy
Wait,
fuck.
let me get the definition of average human.
So 5 to 6 feet, basically.
Yeah,
5 to 6 feet. Why are we using a Sandro when we have guns?
Because a gun, the laser targeter targets one of them at a time, pretty much, or like maybe a few.
Yeah, but we can have like pace. We just go through one,
Yeah, well-
get
well,
behind it. and
Basically, yeah. Let's get on the fucking
Well,
multiple
there's
laser.
2 of us. You get the Sandro, I'll get another gun.
No, I'm getting on the laser.
Fine.
Yeah, the sand thrower would take out
maybe-
big portions of it at a time. Basically, is the. Whereas the
Hey,
laser
there's 2
would.
of us. More guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that sorted.
Okay, so yeah, they're
Can I
definitely
make a like medical roll to see like something? I don't know. No.
not at this range, no, and not
Yeah.
really in the middle of. Like you're probably starting to get a little bit adrenaline flowing through you
Yeah,
at
sure,
the
sure,
moment.
sure. Seeing a horde of people shambling. Yeah.
Yeah, you. I mean, Jordan, if you want, they're in range for a sand thrower. If you
Let's
want.
do it. What am I rolling?
Yeah.
If
Iblis would fire the multifocal racer as well if he can.
as far as I'm concerned, Jordan, you're just rolling.
Damage?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I don't even think damage. Like,
They all die?
I'm just gonna roll.
How many die?
Yeah.
How many people die? That's perfect. I like it. Like, I don't know, all of them? That'd be brilliant.
Oh god, I haven't used this. 20 of them die apparently.
Only?
Because I roll a crit on the... Well, I rolled a d20 and I rolled a 20, so it's not too bad.
There's
Yeah,
more
so
than
you-
20.
Yeah, you just like cut a section out of the front of them and they just all drop. And then there's like no conscious effort of the ones behind them to like move out the way or anything. They just keep walking and you see some of them stumbling. And you see the odd one that you down get back up and then fall over again. And they just start
Okay.
walking towards you. Freed, do you want to take a shot?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to roll like a hit? Cause,
Yeah, you're going to have to roll...
2d6 plus gunnery, which
Uh,
is -1.
yeah, plus
But I-
int.
Actually, that's the
So
point.
it's
How
flange
many
6.
how many shots, so to say, does the Santro have, or is it just a
It
one-time
just
thing?
it just reloads and then fires, reloads, fires.
So it's like infinite bullets.
Yeah, basically. You've just got like a section of sand.
Yeah, that's
What?
probably
I like it.
a miss.
What was two?
That
No,
was
you need
my-
to roll a d20.
Oh, it's a d20.
A
Okay.
d20 plus.
Yeah,
Are you
plus
getting?
nothing.
Okay, but you get +9
Oh,
for their
AC.
AC plus another 5 for like the fact that if you point it in their direction, you're going to hit someone. You know, it's a big swarm.
Sure.
So +14.
Sure.
Yeah, you just like fire the laser and sort of jiggle it upwards, and it just swaths the line right up the middle, taking out a fair few.
Okay.
Have any of the dead ones, have any of their corpses been 100% destroyed?
Yeah, probably like a good percent of the ones Freed just hit would have been like
Okay.
we're talking like ship scale laser, so
Yeah.
like probably everything it
okay.
hit just disintegrated, and where
Okay.
the stuff you hit like would take out big portions of their body.
Okay, so... Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, so both of you are gonna kill if you hit basically with these weapons.
Perfect.
Cool.
So
Just keep-
do you sort of like what's
Yeah.
going on the comms right now?
I come back to the other three. So the Santro and the laser does a lot of takes a lot of them out, but there seems to be quite a lot. We could use a bit of a hand. Have you found the package yet?
We found the package, we are coming in right now, but I want you to leave one alive because I think they are chemical weapons of some kind. And I want
So what
one
you're
for
saying,
research.
what you're saying is, if they were to come close, they'd infect us.
No, I'm just saying they are chemical soldiers.
He's
of
he's
some
saying
kind.
blow the arms, the bottom of the jaw, and the legs off, and keep one alive.
But to me,
Keep
what this
one
means,
alive,
if
don't-
one of them gets close, they're gonna spill chemicals all over us.
Keep one alive, or well, you'll find out if you don't.
I immediately
I have a
stiffen
crazy
up,
idea.
I immediatally stiffen up, thinking he's talking about the collar.
Yeah,
and,
no, you
like,
could just
yeah, okay,
you could
what
sort
I-
of like, even though there's no sound, you can just sort of hear him tapping on his neck.
I'm like, yep, one alive it is.
Okay, Freed, go ahead. You said you were
kill
going
the
to do
rest.
something.
If you have to go
No,
outside
no,
to
it's-
do it, just go outside and. You know,
If I were to...
only one alive, only one. We only need one.
No, never mind. That's fucking retarded. I'm not gonna do that. That's a last resort thing.
Iblis, Elise, it's Lars here. Do you need my help? Should I move into position or should I stay here?
Okay, so at this time, probably Joe and Ville are like at where you are, Lars.
Sure, but they are carrying this.
So they're sort of carrying up. They're a bit slower, but if you want to run up to the ship, you can find that'd be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. them for.
Did you,
I
you
shot
guys,
over
did you
Iblis
guys
to go
mention
open
that
the-
you got back? Like that you're walking backwards with the package? I mean, back.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I did say
Yeah,
we're
so I shot over to
back.
Iblis to go open the ship so they can get in. We can just get out.
No, he would say to Lars to come and get the grab lift so they can get here quicker.
Well,
Yeah, I
they're
got
like 200 meters away, so it's
Oh, okay. No.
if he was to jog to get the grav lift, take it out, and then drive to him, he'd like drive to the bottom of the ramp, and they'd be like
Oh,
So-
sure.
Sure.
Also,
Then,
if you want to open the door, you can do it from any computer. So you can.
Perfect.
Like,
I just lean over to my trusty computer that I always have.
yeah, you like
course.
subconsciously just use your little finger and just open
I
the door.
subconsciously just poke the ceiling and it just opens.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Telekinesis.
oh, you could totally telekinesis the button.
Oh, shit.
Probably a waste
no.
of a point.
No,
but-
not wasting it right now. No.
Yeah.
But
So
I think at this point Iblis would urge for Elise not to use a sand thrower, because that would probably kill them as well.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
That's a good point. I'm gonna go back to my computer now and be useless.
Well,
well,
Okay.
the crowd is definitely thinned, but there's still quite a lot, and they're probably within like 200 meters now. Like,
Okay, before I say that,
You-
if there more than 20.
yes,
More than 20.
is
So
there more
I-
than
I-
100?
no,
Okay.
So
wait.
knowing this, I'm like, nah, I think I can get one more shot off, and I just fire at it. If you want to roll your trusty 20, be brilliant.
Yeah, you hit another 10. There's probably now 30 left.
Okay.
I'll take another shot then as well for the lols, and then he'll get to the pilot seat.
Yeah. Okay. Same again. D20 plus 14. Yeah. You take out another 15 or so of them.
Zoom.
So at this point, you guys are reaching the back of the ship, and the door's down. Are you all gonna run onto the ship, or
No, I'm staying down.
so you're just gonna drop the package?
Yeah, like pretty much be guessing the guy from the door is already there.
Yeah. So, if you look in front of the ship, I imagine it's just like on landing struts, and probably you're within range to shoot, basically, if you want. And there's
Okay. Well, can I see what they are?
yeah, they're deformed humanoid, shambling.
Okay.
What we would know as zombies, what your characters would know as nasty things that are coming to kill you.
Huh. Fair enough.
You know, like
Uh,
bits of missing limbs, jaws like disconnected, patches
there-
of skin missing.
Oh, yeah. I would ask one of the people with something. Does anyone actually have any like ranged weapons?
Yes.
Actual
Yeah.
good ranged weapons? And
well,
not, like a shotgun that has
Okay,
range of
without
nothing.
without anyone saying how much the damage deals, what sort of thing would you class as good?
Like I'm just saying, like anything with range more than a shotgun. I don't care.
I
like-
do.
I do.
I have a bow.
I have a bow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
I would ask the two people with bows. To
I'm not leaving the
confirm.
ship.
Yeah, I'm on the side, so you ask me, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Come over here. We need to get one for experiments.
Okay, so
Sure.
basically,
Get some shackles before we go, because we can't have it.
basically
just
everyone's in
struggle.
range apart from Joe,
Yeah. And again, I would just
and Joe's going to be in range within like a round.
yeah. Well, again, I would love it if the people in the ship will kill them.
Well,
Not sure.
if you say this and make it apparent that we're not leaving, Iblis would get on the fucking
Well, then
ship.
they're not gonna get another shot with the shipboard weapons because they're too
Okay.
close.
Oh.
So
Damn it.
How many are there?
Okay.
13.
30.
Uh,
Fair enough. How many shots can I get before they're at my location?
2 rounds.
Two.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If you're on burst fire, you might like wing more than one of them as well.
Yeah, but he has a pistol.
Yeah, but the laser pistols can do it, right? Or is that just the rifles?
No, I don't think it's
Yeah,
laser
rifles.
rifles.
Yeah. Okay.
Rifles.
Okay. Well, you can't put it on burst fire then.
I don't really see the way that we can kite just one of them and leave the rest behind. So
Well, I
we
think
either-
more the
Yeah,
point
they're
is
probably infectious.
kill the rest of them, kite one of them.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's the other problem, right?
pretty much my plan was to leave one alive. I shoot off its legs, and then I'm gonna go and kick its head until, well,
until it until the
it
undead
stops
thing
moving.
passes out.
But like kick its head on the ground, and you know, like press its head against the ground so its face is against the ground and not in someone's leg. You know?
I drag the box up onto the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help you do that.
as you're
Screw-
dragging the
screw
box,
this.
you sort of hear like a scratching or moving inside the box, like a very
I
faint.
feel
We don't need to take a live subject from there. We apparently already have one.
So you want to start firing now?
That is great news.
Get on, close the thing,
Fucking
take
get
off.
on the ship and close the thing, and we leave.
Okay.
Before I leave, I'm gonna pull out my bow and just shoot one of them.
Okay.
See what happens.
So
Wait, so is everybody here? Everybody on the ship, or
Yep.
everybody's around the ship.
Or in the
everybody's
ship.
not?
I think. So Ville, you're at the bottom of the ramp. Jordan and Frida are on the ship. Joe's on the ship because he dragged the box on, and then. Oh, why do I keep blanking on your name?
Lars.
Lars.
No.
Lars, you and Ville are at the bottom of the ramp. So if you want to
Yeah.
take your shot, you can take it.
Okay. So it's just
D20 plus your dex plus the bow.
Plus AC.
Wait, is it strength or dex?
Bow is either.
It's always dex to hit, I believe.
Give me a sec.
okay.
Because I have bows, so I just want to make sure. Just for future reference.
I
Advanced
think
bow
it's
is
dex for. Yeah.
Advanced bow is
Dex
dex.
for all
and
ranged
A
weapons.
primitive bow is also a dex. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's dex for.
It could have been strength. There was the possibility.
the only things that are both strength and dex are unarmed attacks, knife attacks, sword attacks.
Yeah. So.
yeah.
D20 plus 9 plus your dex plus.
Dex plus skill.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great job.
Yeah, you shoot directly up in the air, and the arrow comes back down and lands on the top of your skull.
Roll a new character. No.
Yeah, no. So you just shoot wide, and you're just like, oh well, fuck it. Yeah.
I prefer swords.
Well, as this happens,
I
Jordan.
watch this and laugh.
Yeah. But you're laughing, and then you're distracted by a pinging on your computer again. That's another proximity alarm, but this time it's on the like stellar scale, and there's incoming ship.
Ship or ships?
Ship.
Guys, there's a ship coming as well.
Sorry, ships.
Ships.
There's a fucking fleet of ships, guys. How are we
Um,
gonna deal with this?
Well, there's
Get on
three.
the fucking ramp and let's leave.
Well,
I'm on the
there's
goddamn
three ships
ship.
coming, and they just start firing at the line of corpses in front of you,
Guys, don't worry, they're friendly.
and you get
You were
like a
expecting a
ping
ship.
on your comms. Well, you were expecting one ship though. This is three ships.
I answer it.
Maybe they're making sure we're not trying to fool them.
I'm just gonna shoot again. So.
Yeah, roll it. Go ahead.
Before you shoot, I would say, don't waste your
Precious
arrows.
It's fun.
Okay,
26.
let me get this guy's name.
Yeah, so if he's pinging the ship, I'm gonna totally answer. I'm gonna have a conversation.
Yeah. So what I imagine is that there's just like a sort of a blinking light that says hail above it, and then you take it and it's just audio.
Perfect.
And you get a guy, and he introduces himself as Robert D. Carvani, captain of Sorin Star. And he like gives you his like registration, and it says he's from the Panstella Company. Do you need further assistance?
I messaged back.
Well, it's like audio.
You can speak.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. I talk back. I told like, no, it looks like we're gonna make it safely off the planet. Thanks for the assist, though.
Okay, as you say this, the comm just like cuts off and they land around you, and they say we're coming in for assistance. That's all like the last line, and then it cuts off.
Can we just leave now?
Well,
Wait, these were what company were they from?
Panstellar,
Panstellar, and we're working for Omnitech, right?
Omnitech Megacorp, yeah.
So there's no fucking
Well, I
reason
have
for us to
no
stay.
idea who either of the ships for.
Well, like
they told
you
me.
both know that these one company creates your ships, and the other company creates the fuel for the system. Like
So
you
they're
know
not
what their
rivals,
company are. They're quite like credible.
So they're not rivals. They're more or less together they could monopolize everything, right?
Basically, yeah, they have the monopoly between them, but there's no, they're not like best of friends, but there's not known rivalry either.
There's no bad blood.
No.
Yeah, but there's also no point for us to stay.
No, exactly. I let everyone know that the ships around us seem friendly, and let them know of the corporation. Let me just write it. Could you repeat what both corporations were?
Panstellar.
Panstellar Company, and then you work for Omnitech Megacorp.
Okay, we work for Omnitech, and they are Panstellar. Brilliant. Yeah,
And Jordan, you know the Panstellar are like a culturally British company as well, just to point that out.
Was the guy speaking British?
Yes.
Then I wasn't actually saying anything nice. I was like,
Yeah, you were
Well,
just like,
okay.
yeah, whatever.
yeah, okay, you helped. Good job.
So
Carry on.
Yeah, so basically,
landed.
Villy and Lars, you're outside the ship, so I'm assuming that Jordan relays this through the comms.
Yep, totally.
Question:
then-
like, would you be on the bridge when you get this call, or would you be in like your computer room?
Oh, I could be anywhere.
Yeah, no, but I'm
Yeah.
just
always
wondering.
with him.
Well, I would say he was on the bridge because he was at the gunnery computer, and then he just
Yeah,
like.
so I was on the bridge. Yes.
Okay, cool. I was just wondering if I would have heard this.
So basically, Lars, are you getting on the ship? Or are you staying outside? And Villy, the same thing.
yeah, like I would have already gotten on when I realized that there is probably a living one inside the box.
Yeah. Okay. So you have no interest in talking to these guys, or
Seeing
No,
as
I'm pretty much gonna go to the pilot and say we're fucking leaving. Not gonna take their shit. Coming here like
For once, I agree with you. Let's go.
okay, yeah. So you just get in.
big corporation pieces of shit.
I head
They
back.
ain't
You-
gonna
you-
take anything from me. This is mine.
Oh, by the way, the
For now.
the Omnitech Megacorp is the biggest corporation,
Yeah,
and it's
I don't fucking care about like.
no, they're the guys you work for, and they're also
Yeah.
Russian. So just to
Yeah.
say that.
Who said I'm giving them anything?
No, not these guys. The
Yeah, but
company you're
even
working
the
for.
Omni, like who
These
said I'm
guys,
giving
these
them
guys are
anything?
British. I hate them. the guys we work for are Russian. Our captain loves them. So.
Yeah, but who said I'm giving Russians anything? I'm not gonna give anybody anything.
We don't give them anything. We get
Yeah,
shot next
who-
time our ship ends up anywhere, and we all die.
Who,
Horribly, I think.
who said we don't do science first?
They'll know when the box isn't
Will you
sealed.
take the collar off?
They were asking for it to be delivered unopened.
Yeah, they were asking.
They
but, you
strongly
know,
suggested there was no like
strongly-
there was
yeah,
no like
strongly
if you don't
suggested doesn't mean.
yeah exactly they weren't like if you open this box we're going to fucking slaughter you. There wasn't any of
Yeah.
that. They were like we would like this box unspoiled.
Yeah, you know.
In
It's
as
fine.
kind as the Russian would say it. But yeah, so
Yeah, and
you
then,
get into
you
the
know-
ship and you basically punch off.
Yeah.
I wait on the bridge until the captain gets there, and then I'll head out.
Okay, so you're going back to your computer room.
Yeah, we're
As
fucking
soon,
leaving.
as soon as the captain hits the bridge, I'm back into my own solitary confinement.
Cool.
It's a
Yeah,
great
we're
place.
fucking leaving.
Uh,
As long as the pilot is-
Seeing as I'm the only one outside, I'm gonna roll my eyes and jump onto closing.
Yeah, okay, and
ramp.
yeah. You just sort of like latch onto it as it's closing and like flip onto it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
what
we'll take our first break here just as you're like going into the atmosphere.
Sure.
Perfect.
Just one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did they do anything when we like start getting into the atmosphere?
Not as far as you're aware. They didn't like instantly start shooting at you or anything.
They
They
didn't
fire their engines up again.
fire their engines up or...
Well, they didn't turn them off. So they just sort of like lightly touched down, and then they stayed there as far as you're
Yeah,
aware.
fair enough.
But we're talking like we're seconds after you've lifted into the air.
Okay. Also, do we have any kind of like containment room in?
Well, this is the thing. Like, this is up to you. You don't have like a laboratory because you haven't installed one. But
Yeah.
as
Well,
far
I-
as
I
the
would-
layout of the rooms go, it's up to
I
you.
I would fucking buy a glass prison if I can.
So you
Like,
can
maybe
have
I
like
have one.
you can have like you've definitely got spare rooms.
So I would
Yeah,
suggest.
like
you
I
put it
would
in
have
stone.
a room with like a
Like a clean
Glass-
room, like your sort of personal
Yeah.
laboratory. Yeah.
yeah, like it would be for medical and also random stuff that would need a room that has a
So you've got like a workshop / med bay /
like it has to be
autopsy
explosive
on
to-
zombies, all sort of in one room.
Yeah, but I already I planned this. I'm gonna do autopsies on all sorts of things, not
Yeah.
zombies. Like I wasn't planning on zombies. I was
Well-
planning on animals.
Basically,
Like,
what I'm
animals
saying
with
is it's makeshift.
Invisibility. Yeah.
It's makeshift because you haven't. It's going to be an actual like installment
Yeah.
room, like the workshop.
Yeah, it's not like I was planning on trying to find an animal that has invisibility and then stealing that ability.
Yeah, and then all the psychics.